does anybody else hate the Sherri Shepherd Show like me? I tried with this woman. Like, I really, really tried. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I got up to watch the show when it comes on. But I've watched a few of her clips that she uploads on her YouTube channel, and it's just not working. I feel like she tries too hard and she overdoes it, and it just shows. And when you're doing something like hosting, or you're doing any type of comedic, thing, you should be a little bit more lax and a little bit more laid back. So the people that you're talking to will be a little bit more receptive to what you're saying and possibly relate to you, because that's actually what makes people laugh, your ability to be relatable. She kind of reminds you of like a drunk auntie at the cookout that don't really know like everybody there. So she just cracking on everybody, trying to see what she can book because she drunk. And, when you get drunk, you start reflecting on your life and you start realizing you ain't got no man and all of that. And, you might get a little desperate and start taking it too far. That's what she reminds me of on her show. Because the last clip I seen, it actually was the Cat Williams. Cat Williams was talking about his latest tour, and she brought up the fact that they went on a date before, or they were supposed to go on a date, and Cat stood her up or something, and she's sitting up there giving him googly eyes, and people were saying that they had chemistry, but I really don't see it, because I feel like Sherri Shepherd tries to get with every man that sits on that couch. Like, what's the guy name that just had the Netflix special? Oh my God, I cannot think of his name. Country Wayne. When Country Wayne just had his go on her show, she was trying to get with him too, and she was advertising herself to him too. And it's just like, girl, are you that desperate that you willing to just hook up with a man that got 10 kids? Like, you don't go throwing yourself at a nigga that got 10 kids. Like, that's a guy that you end up with after you find out why he got 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody just jumps out the window and just dives on a man that got 10 kids. Like, girl. Now, I know many people may have not been a fan of Wendy Williams, but Wendy actually had the capability to keep you locked in and keep you tuned into the show. I don't think that her show or Jennifer Hudson's show is going to make it. It's too corny, boring, cookie cutter, and fake. Like, y'all are so fake and phony. And stop competing with your guests. Let your guests come on the show and let it be about them, not about them and you. I don't want to hear about you. You the host. And this is no shade at all, because I wasn't even going to say nothing, but she brought it up and kept bringing it up on her first episode where she got a breast reduction. I don't know if this was her first, second, or third or whatever, but when sis got the breast reduction, she also should have got the underarm titty reduction, because she got the buffalo wings. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That little extra meat that be on the side, and it's not necessarily in your titty, but it's not necessarily under your underarm too. So it's just a little extra meat that sticks out from the side. Yeah, she should have got that sucked out. No shade.